Alright, what up YouTube? Doomnyc here with deck of the month for April 2011. This deck has been getting a lot of hype lately, so I figured I should just showcase it. So this is my build for the Miracle Gemini deck. Yeah, I usually don't make decks like this, but you know, I thought the deck was pretty good, and it had a really good showing at YCS Charlotte. So this is my deck. Alright, let's get started. First off, start off with Stratos. It's pretty obvious, you know, you use that to search out your 3 alias. You know, you gotta play this card. This card's too good. I play 1 Ocean. I like this card a lot. Some of the builds didn't play this card, but I thought it was too good, especially reusing your Stratos to get more aliases to your hand, just more pluses. And you know, with this on the field and then summoning Stratos, you can actually destroy back row. So a lot of different things, and then he's water, so you can use it for absolute 0. It's really good. I play double Cyber Dragon. You kind of have to play this. Just a lot of different things. 1, special summon. 2, he's a light. And 3, you know, you can just use it to get Chimera Tech. So again, really good card, especially with all the Karakuri decks running around right now. That card can, you know, really be good. I play double Thunder King. Some people play 3. I don't really think you need it. Depending on your build, you should play around 14 monsters or less. So, you know, between 10 and 14. This deck is pretty much telling you what's going on in the meta right now. You know that most of the good decks out right now are not using a lot of monsters. You know, that's pretty much why I think that's why I don't like the format, because all the top decks are using like 14 monsters. You know, Samurai, Gravekeepers, Dragoonity, you know, and then Miracle Gemini. So those are like the top 4 decks in the format right now. Karakuri Plants is good, but I can't say it's tier 1. So yeah, everything is running a little bit of monsters. 1 Crusader, again, you have to play this. It's a good beater at 1900, but with running 3 Gemini Sparks, it's a must. You know, you gotta have that. So 1 Crusader, 1 Honest. Sad that it's at 1, but you know, it had to go. So yeah, we run 1 Honest because we do run a lot of lights. I play Snowman Eater. Most of the builds played Snowman Eater or Ocean. They didn't play both. I thought that playing both would be actually beneficial to the deck, because you get a little monster destruction, so you got some defense, and then with Ocean, you know, you have options with what you can do with your other monsters. So I thought that running both of them was good. And I play 1 Effect Veiler. The card, it's a light, and the card's just too good, so gotta play that. Alright, so that's the monster count. Play 13 monsters. Spells, we have double Pot of Duality. If you have 3 Pot of Dualities, by all means you can play it, because you don't really special summon that much in the deck. So yeah, but I have 2 Pot of Dualities, and I think that it's been working out pretty good. So 2 Pot of Dualities, 1 Rhoda, obvious to search. We got 2 E-Calls. Some people play 1. I don't like that. I think 2 E-Calls and Rhoda is perfect for the deck. It ensures that you get your Stratos out first or second turn, and then if you have Stratos already, then you can use it to get your aliases or your Oceans or whatever you need. So really good card. Of course, MVP card in the deck, 3 Gemini Spark. Gotta play this card. This card's too good. If Miracle Gemini takes off and it actually takes a YCS, look for this card to get limited to 1, because this card is so good. And this card, like, it chains with Hero Blast. Anyway, not really chains, but you kind of get what I'm saying. You use Gemini Spark first, then after you use Hero Blast, and it's just such a good combo. 1 Future Fusion, really good because you play a lot of fusion monsters. Double Miracle Fusion, not 3, and the reason you don't play 3 is because Fusion summoning in the deck is situational, meaning that you have fusion monsters in the deck that you use depending on what your opponent's field looks like, what your field looks like. So if you want to go straight offensive, you can get E-Hero Shining, but if you have to play a little more defensive, then you might go E-Hero Absolute Zero. So if they destroy it, then they lose all their monsters. So depending on how you play, that's what's gonna. So staples: Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. It's obvious. Double MST and Truenade's back row removal. Pretty staples. Some decks don't run Truenade, but I run Truenade in every deck. I think mass removal is still really good. So, alright, traps. We got 2 Hero Blast. Card is so good. You know how many times you chain this? You select E-Hero in the grave, and then you get to destroy one. So more times than not, you're gonna select Alias in the grave, and then their monster is gonna be 1900 or less almost all the time. So this card's really good. One Royal Oppression, obvious. You don't really synchro in this deck, so you do fusion summon, but you can do your fusion summons and then Royal Oppression afterward. So you just play a little smart. Double Solemn Warning, of course. Negation. Solemn Judgment. You gotta play that. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. You could play 2. I just elected for 1. I thought that 1 was a little bit better, especially you have to play it because of the mirror match, but that's pretty good. Double D Prison, some more removal, good for Stardust Dragon. Mirror Forest and Torrential. Torrential being like really good, in the meta right now because people aren't playing decks with like a lot of monsters. So this deck doesn't play a lot of monsters, so more likely than not you won't have a monster when you set that. So it'll just be pluses for you. So really good. Side deck. 2 Maxis. Really good against Samurais, against Karakuri Plants. It just helps you draw through your deck, and it's really key in this deck because since you play so little monsters, the extra draw power is always going to be good. Gores. I side decked this. I thought that with all the back row you play, it wouldn't be that good to play Gores, but if you're playing Samurai or something that's going to hit you hard, then yeah, Gores is going to be pretty good. Another second effect Veiler, it's just really good. Crow, Duradark, just in case. 1 Puppet Plant, Samurai is really good. Book of Moon in the side deck. I couldn't fit this in the main deck, so I definitely sided it in. You could take out a card in the main for this. I just decided that side decking it was better. Double Nobleman for plant decks. The second Bottomless, because if you play the mirror match or you play Samurais, then this card's going to be a little bit better. 1 Dust Tornado for Samurai decks or the mirror match. Crevice, Frog Monarch. A Trap Stun, trap heavy decks, this will help you go off, so really good. And 1 Gundam's E-Call, because X-Sabers are still really good deck, so you can actually get off a lot of synchros if you side this in, so it's really good. Alright, that was the side. Extra deck. Alright, this is actually a fun extra deck. We got 2 E-Hero Shining. This card's really good. If you guys don't know the effect, basically you have to use an E-Hero and a light monster. You bring this guy out, and he's 2600 attack. He gains 300 attack for every remove from play E-Hero. So when you use those Miracle Fusions and you remove 2 of them, then this guy's gonna get a 600 attack boost for 3200. That's really strong right now. So E-Hero Shining, and then when he gets destroyed, you get to add up to 2 E-Heroes removed from play back to your hand. If you only have 1 removed from play, it still works. You still get to bring back 1, so it's still really good. 2 E-Hero Absolute Zero. Again, you guys know about that guy. He's really good. 1 Gaia. Some people play 2, but I don't really see the reason for playing 2. You're not really going to get this guy out that often, so it's probably best if you just played 1. Double Chimera Tech, obvious. You play double Cyber Dragon and fusion monsters, what the deck's about. Then the normal synchros, Catastor, Bryonic, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy for the Gravekeeper match, Double Stardust, Colossal, and a Scrap Dragon. So that is deck of the month for April 2011. Let me know what you guys think. You know, rate, comment, subscribe, the usual stuff, and that's about it. I'm gonna have lots of decks, lots of box openings coming up. So yeah, just stay tuned for that, guys. And until next time, YouTube, peace.